Alright, so it is already time for another ERRA song. I feel like I just did this with Blue Reverie. Holy shit, it's been almost a month since Blue Reverie came out. I thought it was like 2 weeks ago max. But anyway, this is one of the albums that I am most excited for this year. I've been loving Blue Reverie though. Every time I listen to it, it sounds even more like Drift. I'm just loving those guitars, which we haven't really heard since like Night of Silence on the deluxe version of the self-titled album. And that's personally my favorite thing about ERRA, is just that beautiful guitar. Lately, they've been going in more of like an electronic, heavier, more deep, brutal bass tones, which sounds really cool, but I am always going to love their more emotional, melodic stuff. And the self-titled album is full of that, so I'm hoping that means that the upcoming album is also kind of going to have a variety of sounds as well. And so far with these singles, it sounds like we're getting a good amount of variety with this album. But it's definitely in the same realm as the self-titled. It's kind of like a natural progression of the self-titled sound, I think. It's a little more industrial, I think, now, and very, very focused on vocals this time instead of guitar, which I'm not very used to, but all the songs have been very catchy so far. Because my favorite songs on the self-titled are like Electric Twilight, Lunar Halo, Eidolon, Remnant, some of those B-sides, the longer, more progressive stuff. So yeah, I'm really excited to hear the next single off of this album. I'm going to assume that this is going back in a heavier direction. This is going to be the shortest single that we've heard so far. And all the promotional stuff that I've seen for it, it looks like it's going to be a heavier song, shorter, heavier song. So I'm excited for it. We'll get to hear like another side of the album that they want to show us before we get the full thing. So yeah, let's get into this. Okay, super industrial already. Oh. The atmosphere is incredible. Holy fuck, what an intro, dude. The harmonics so far on this album have been really good. That is sick. I'm guessing this is an all JT. Kind of like oh, bass tone, dude. Really industrial. This is like Scorpion time, right? Ooh, switching it up, okay. Is that JT? That's JT. Wait, no, it's not. That's Jesse. That sounded like Darko. Oh. Nice slow breakdown, came out of nowhere. There's gotta be some like Loathe Darko influence in this, right? Transition, okay. Sounds like that'll transition. Love that. Um, cool. That was pretty sick. That was definitely like this album's version of Scorpion Hymn, which made me think that it was going to be just JT. I wasn't thinking Jesse would be in this, to be honest, but he was. With that really nice melodic bridge. I like the structure and the flow of that song a lot. In the atmosphere, like that song sounded big and open. Yeah, the atmosphere and the vocal production was really, really good on this one. Here was really industrial, but it sounds like on this one that they did that cover of Heresy by Nine Inch Nails, and they just went full on this track with that sound. Like they were really inspired by that or something, because this was very industrial. But yeah, this again is going in that direction of just really heavy guitar, more simplistic guitar, and that makes for like really good shows. Like they've been going off on their shows. Like Jesse can like go crazy. Like when I saw them back in 2019, I think Eye of God came out like a week before I saw them, so they were playing a lot of stuff off of like Augment and Drift and Neon, of course. So Jesse wasn't really like moving around a lot because he was having to pay attention to the guitar so much. But the last 2 times I've seen them live, he has just been going crazy, like doing spins and stuff on the stage. It's awesome. But I've been seeing a lot of comments about how they're scaling the guitar back on this album a lot. So I feel like that could be one of the reasons. The live performances would be just way more fun doing songs like this that are still like really heavy. But ERRA's a band that always has a lot of diversity throughout their albums, and every single album they come out with sounds completely different, and that's something that I love with bands. Every band that I love to death usually has very different albums throughout their discography. I haven't seen too many like negative comments. It's more of just people observing that that's what they're doing, you know what I mean, with their sound. But I have seen a couple people not really being into it, and I'm just kind of thinking like they change it up a lot throughout every single album they do, you know what I mean? So I'm sure they'll make something that you love again. Plus the album isn't even out. These are just the singles, you know what I mean? And again, what I said with the self-titled is that those singles that came out for it are not my favorite on the album, you know? I don't know why I'm rambling about this. I think I just pay attention to comments on bands' posts too much. But anyway, that song was sick. Definitely let me know down in the comments what you guys thought. Right now, I can't say if it was, but I couldn't rank them right now, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to listen to this a few more times. And I'm not crazy with the Darko thing, right? Like his voice even kind of sounded like Tom Barber's in what song am I thinking by Darko? Donna. I think I'm thinking about, wait, no. Yeah, it is Donna. If you're up for ranking them, let me know your rank down in the comments. Let me know what your favorite one was. Also, suggest something for me to check out next. Subscribe as well if you're down there, especially if you're interested in future ERRA videos. And subscribing is also the best way to see my album polls over on my community tab that I put up every once in a while. So you guys can vote on an album for me to check out. And yeah, that's basically it. We're not that far away from the album release, and I'm excited for it. It's possible we'll get one more single before the album comes out, like the day before or something like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, take it easy.